Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and it is Saturday the 30th of August. Thanks again for watching. Now we're approaching the end of our fundraising month where we've been raising funds for Macmillan, and with your support we've managed to raise almost £2,500. So if you've not given yet, can you do so now? And thanks to all of you who've given so far, it really is making a huge difference. You can go to justgiving.com/sailing weather, and there you can make your donations. Thank you so much for all the donations so far. Now, big question marks over what happens at the end of this week, and the reason for that question mark is deciding on what happens to high pressure. Most of the models wanting to build high pressure in, wanting to leave it there, but this is the ECMWF. You notice it does something different. The ECMWF has got this trough at upper levels affecting western parts of the country. Now, I don't think this is necessarily the final picture as of now, but if you look at the Canadian model, that's doing something similar as well. Look, got the trough out here, and he's hinting at showers breaking out during the end of this week and through next weekend. Now, the ensemble doesn't see that. This is the GFS ensemble, although certainly on the run from 6 o'clock this morning, it's starting to try to hint at something. It's trying and pick something up, but it basically just tries to maintain a large area of high pressure. Although it is now starting to see, look, that little nose there, that little trough feature off towards the southwest. So what I'm going to go with is the idea of the conditions being pretty showery by the end of this week, having been dry for quite some time. So I think that's what we do need to pick up on, is this idea that things perhaps turn more showery at the end of the week, although be prepared for that forecast to change. Now we've gotten to phase 3 of the MJO now as well. In fact, it happened yesterday, and that phase 3, this is the ECMWF, takes us pretty well up to around about the 16th, 17th of September. Now, typically, phase 3 through August does see high pressure on the scene, but further north of the country with low pressure down towards the south. So you saw there that idea that the low, that trough coming through, drifting southwards across the south of the country looks is pretty well similar to MJO phase 3 through August, and this is what's building my suspicions of the south of the country seeing these showery outbreaks of rain coming in and lasting through much of September, or rather much of the first week of September, and then it was drifting into a very weak phase 4 from about the 16th onwards, which looks like this. High pressure down towards the south, low pressure off towards the west of Ireland, and a southwesterly flow with that high holding on down to the south. So I'm going to stick with the ideas that we had originally, that from about the middle of the month, there's quite a big window here between about the 15th and 20th when things perhaps changing and going into high pressure towards the end of September. But of course, that's not taking into account tropical cyclones or hurricanes, which of course are coming into the system now and may make a big difference. But I do think that I'm going to stick with my idea of this high building towards the second half of the month, although the detail at the moment difficult to pin down. So I'll leave you with that for now, but thanks again for watching, and whatever you're doing, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.